Okay, so we're going to start off a little bit of randomness here. There is a bulk to this lot, and there is a lot here. But we're going to start off with some of the accessories here. So we've got a Game Boy Advance SP case. Not one, but two of them. And then we've got a GBA SP screen magnifier. It's kind of cool. Works pretty well, actually. We have an Intech game case, which has a replacement battery and a screen protector in it. I'm not going to open it up because it's kind of tough to open up. So, the last GBA SP thing related is an Intech GBA SP charging stand. So this is my SP, and it just goes on the top there, and then the charger goes in the back. It's kind of cool, kind of neat. If I can get it to, there we go. Okay. Alrighty, and then we got some controllers. So we've got a Quick Shot SNES controller. I haven't tested yet, but due to the wiring there, I'm kind of hesitant to believe this works, but I will be testing it. Got not one Atari 2600 controller, but two Atari 2600 controllers. This is a Gem Stick, so it's a third-party Atari controller. And then here's an actual Atari brand controller. And then we've got a Sega-branded 3-button Genesis controller. All right, and then moving right along, we'll put this down here. So I make some room. Second. Move this stuff down here. Okay. Actually, there's one more kind of random thing. Actually, two more random things. So along with the Genesis stuff, we've got one Sega Genesis game, and it's Animaniacs. It's actually a really good game. Really fun. I will be showing gameplay of all the games, so here's gameplay footage of that. Okay, and then we've got a in the box set of Atari controller or Atari paddle controllers for the Atari 2600. And these are Gemini paddles, so they're not Atari branded, but this one sounds like it's never been used. I think that's what they sound like when they've never been used, and this side has been used, so that's really cool. So cool to get those, especially in the box. Okay. Now, moving on to the meat and potatoes of this lot. First thing I'll start off with is going to be the Game Boy and Game Boy Color stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and dive right into that. So let's go ahead and get to it here. So tucked away in the Intech Game Boy Advance case was a copy of Advance Wars on GBA, which was a really nice surprise. Show you guys some gameplay footage of it here, real quick, through the Game Boy Advance. And we'll jump right back into there. We'll jump into the Game Boy stuff here. There we go. Okay, there it is. It's a lot better now. Okay, so this is what Advance Wars is. It's a turn-based strategy game. Similar like Fire Emblem or Super Conflict, if you remember that game back in the day. So pretty cool. Pretty awesome to have that in my collection now. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the Game Boy stuff. Okay, so let's start off with the Game Boy Color Survival Kit I got. That was complete in the package, brand new, which is really cool. So that comes with a Game Boy Color carrying case, which is kind of cool. And then it comes with this. Now, I'm not going to pull it apart because it's kind of a pain to pull it apart, but the Survival Kit comes with a screen magnifier, which is the top part here. Comes with a controller height thing right here, so it brings the D-pad and the A buttons up so you can actually use it while using the screen magnifier. That comes with a rechargeable battery pack here. Now this does work really well. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just pop in a game. Let me do that real quick. Let me take trusty Mario 2, flip it on for you. So this, flip up like this, and you flip the light on right down here. And now you're back in the 90s, guys. Really cool. It does a really good job with the backlight. I mean, you can hardly see it because of the overhead light, but the light is there. I mean, you can definitely see it, and it does work really, really well. There's no sound, obviously, but it works really well. And then when you're done using it, just turn the light off. Sorry, doing camera, but you flip it down, and there you go, you're done. And then you plug it back. You can plug this in. You don't have to use batteries. It gives you about 15 hours of battery life, which is really good. It takes about 18 hours to charge the battery pack, so it's not too bad. In addition to that, it also comes with a link cable. So that's really cool. Alright, moving right along here, we're going to take a look at the original Game Boy stuff. Okay, and there's quite a bit here, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so the Survival Kit is something I knew I was getting. The Game Boy games, so I'll be shown here. I knew I was getting. But some of the stuff I was not expecting to get. And one of those things is an original Game Boy from 1989. Really cool. Really clean looking. It looks really nice. It works 100%. In fact, let's go back and take Mario here out of the Game Boy Color and put it into the Game Boy. I'll show you it working. I say that and then, hang on. There we go. The terminals are a little touchy, but it works 100%. The sound works, which is really cool. Usually the speaker doesn't work. And in fact, I'm going to turn that down. I don't want to deal with copyright. But as you can see, when I turn the contrast down, you can see that light in the display. That is the screen rot. Now, it could be screen rot or it could be an issue with the battery terminals. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Because if you don't have a good enough battery connection, you can get those lines as well. But I will be looking into a little bit more in depth. But otherwise, really cool to have. Really, really awesome to have original Game Boy. And then in addition to the original Game Boy, I also got something else I wasn't expecting, and that is a original Game Boy printer. Check that out. That's really cool. Now it does work. I don't have enough batteries to show you because it does take a lot of batteries. In fact, yeah, it takes like 6 batteries there. Now I'm not gonna lie, it was really corroded. You can see some of the corrosion there on the back battery plate. And it was pretty rough, but I was able to clean it up yesterday after I got it back to my in-laws. But yeah, it does work, which is really neat. A fully functional, as far as I can tell, Game Boy printer. Now, the only thing is this back clip did break off, unfortunately. I mean, it is old, but I'll probably either glue that or maybe I'll just leave it as is because it looks like it's pretty stable. But that's really cool to get. I've never owned one, and now I do. So awesome. Maybe I'll try to hunt down some printer paper and print something and show you guys that it working at some point. That'd be really cool. All right. So let's move on to the games. Okay, so moving on to the games here. And there's quite a few here. I'm just going to pull them out of this box over here as we're going along. So the first game I've got is Jeopardy. And I will be showing you gameplay of each game. So here's gameplay footage of Jeopardy here. Okay, next game, and this is this is in no particular order, but this is going to be Game Boy Color. The game here is Pokemon Pinball. Pretty cool pinball game. Okay, just dive right into the box here. And a lot of these actually have protective cases on, which is really cool. Just make a pile over here. And this is no particular order, but some of these games are definitely like a wow kind of a deal here. So we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Fall of the Foot Clan. And I'll be taking this out of the cases to show you guys because it's kind of hard to see in the cases. Next one we've got is Mickey's Dangerous Chase. Darkwing Duck, which plays very similar to DuckTales. If anybody's ever played that. Got Toy Story. Game Boy Color game here in a Game Gear case. And that is Mickey's Racing Adventure with a Blockbuster sticker on it. Okay, so we've got Motocross Maniacs 2. Hopefully get that Sharpie off at some point. And here we've got Tom and Jerry. Okay, we've got Side Pocket. The New Chess Master. Animaniacs. Because we got about 5 more here. We've got Ren and Stimpy Space Cadet Adventures. Another Ninja Turtles game. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Back from the Sewers. And speaking of DuckTales, we've got DuckTales. Great Game Boy game. And all these are in pretty great shape here. 2 more. Toy Story 2 on Game Boy Color. Well, Game Boy. Game Boy Color. And then we've got Game & Watch Gallery 2. That's the last game. So pretty good. Set of Game Boy games. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to the last part of this, which is the Game Gear stuff. Okay, so this is along the lines of something that I didn't know they had, and in picking it up I knew that it was broken. But I figured, you know, it'd be a good repair video. See if I can get it repaired on the channel and see if we can get it working. And that is, well, it's in this box here. It's a Game Gear Carry-All Deluxe. What's it say here? Franco-American Sonic the Hedgehog pasta sales kit. So it's a Franco-American branded Game Gear carrying case. And I'm just actually gonna do. Hang on, I'm gonna. I know I'm in the way. I'm gonna pull out of the box and put the box down. So here's what it looks like. I've never seen one in the box. I've never seen one with the Franco-American branding, and that is stitched on there, guys. And I have seen these go on. I have seen these. I've seen pictures of it online, so I know it is a legit case. Never seen one in the box, but yeah. So here it is, guys. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what we got inside. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to go over the manuals first. And all these manuals do have the accompanying games. We've got Prince of Persia, and I will show you the games as gameplay, as well as I'm not going to show you gameplay footage because I don't have a way to play them. But We have Prince of Persia. We've got Echo the Dolphin. Tom and Jerry the movie. We'll do it this way, actually. I'm left-handed. Star Wars. Tailspin. NBA Jam. Poker Face Paul's Blackjack. Jurassic Park. Aladdin. Sonic Chaos. And Castle of Illusion. Now, I'll also show you this here. This was actually the side pocket. Complete in-box copy of Sonic 2. I mean, the game's in there. And a protective case. I don't even think it's ever been opened, honestly. Until I opened it. So that's, I'll actually show it to you here. See, Sonic 2. And it comes with, if I can get out of the box, without damaging the box or the manual. Put that back in the box. So yeah, that was a really nice find. A very nice surprise there. Another thing that was actually in the front pocket here was this. Now I'd never seen one of these before, but this is a Pocket Arcade Amazing Sonic advertisement here. So I thought that was cool, right? Kind of cool. I've never seen one before. But then, surprise! It was in the pocket with it. Now there's no batteries in it, so I can't see if it works. But that's really cool. Or I should say the batteries in there are dead. But that's really cool. These were LCD games. I think this was one was from, I don't know if this was from Tommy or Tiger, one of the two. Yeah, this says 1994 Sega All Rights Reserved, assembled in USA. So I do know that I think Tommy and Tiger did these. And I think this is the first one. So that's really cool to have this. That's kind of neat. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you this way because I think it'd be easier. So it opens up. And at the top there, you've got where the games would be held. I got them over here on the side. So this case holds 12 games up top, and then it holds the console or the system, which is right here. It looks really nice. The battery terminals are pretty much brand new. The only issue with it is when you power it on, it doesn't actually do anything. It just powers on and then powers right back off. Actually, I could probably show you guys, but so it also holds a rechargeable battery pack. So that's kind of cool to see. I've never seen one of these before, so it's kind of cool to see that. And then you have a Sega Super Wide Gear Screen Made Fire, which works pretty well. And then it holds the AC adapter right here, playing on the wall. And then there's supposed to be a car adapter in there, but there isn't, which is fine. But let me see if I can plug in the battery pack and show you guys what it does here. Yeah, actually you can see it. So if I were to hold this, I were to put this like this loosely, in order to turn it on. So it powers on and powers back off again. Now if I put a game in the back here, it does the same thing. Powers on and powers right back off again. So I'm not sure if it's a capacitor issue. I have a feeling it is. If it's something more, but I'll definitely be investigating it. And if I can, I'll do a video on it to repair it and show you guys repairing it and getting it working. But it's really cool to have. And then I'll just show you how this works real quick. So there it is. There's the super wide gear on there. Imagine having the battery pack on this and the super wide gear on the bus back in the day. pretty wild. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Put this back in the case. So yeah, that's something I'll definitely be looking into repairing. If I can repair it on the channel, I will. If I can't, if it becomes more involved, then what I'll likely do is show it, do another video on it, showing it repaired and showing the gameplay footage of the games. Speaking of games, let's go ahead and get right into those. Okay, so again, these are in no particular order. So first up, we've got, if I can get the focus, come on, focus, thank you. Echo, the Tides of Time. So this is the second game. And so I'll just open this up. NBA Jam. Again, no particular order. Star Wars. There we go. Okay. So that Poker Face Paul's Blackjack. Castle Illusion. Prince of Persia. The first Echo the Dolphin. Aladdin. Tom and Jerry the movie. Jurassic Park. Tailspin. Sonic Chaos. The Lucky Timekeeper starring Donald Duck. A loose copy, so the only duplicate, a loose copy of Sonic 2. I presume it's likely to keep the complete copy. Complete. That would be my guess, at least. Olympic Gold. Outrun Europa. And the last game is G-Lock Air Battle. Okay, so that was a look at the Game Gear and Game Boy lot that I've got. I want to sincerely thank Eric and his family for donating this stuff to the channel. I'm glad it's coming to a great home. I can get a lot of use out of it, both by myself and the rest of my family. Very, very generous of them, of you guys. Thank you very, very much. It's amazing. Honestly, I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this stuff. So yeah, I'm happy to show it off in this video. I'm very happy that that's my collection now, and I'm looking very much forward to diving into these games and getting a lot of enjoyment out of them. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing, and as always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.